Good Times.
That's a remake, right? It's an old song.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Like one of the most annoying songs of all time. Right.
Is that a Starbucks Christmas drink? Oh my gosh. Did you spend like 5,000 pesos on a drink again?
I mean, you make money to spend money, girl. That's how we live in.
Rolling it.
It's funny because like I got this drink the other day and someone at work was like, "Oh, red cup," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, well, I mean, I guess it's Christmas, I guess."
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, parang may awa yatang Starbucks tungkol sa cup color or some scandal regarding."
Huh?
I don't know. So I'm like, oh, okay, I thought it was just Christmas. The fact that people know Starbucks chismis, like corporate chismis, is like, this is a powerhouse company. Welcome to the Powerhouse Show. Hello, everybody. It is Good Times. We're streaming worldwide, playback.tv/Good Times. Right? Yeah, that's how it is, right? Yeah. All right. Thursday morning. Bam is here. Alex should be here. Should be. Alex
he had a show last night.
Oh, forget it. Then he ain't here. He had that pep talk with me, remember? That like very personal pep talk, said it on air too and everything. Like, hey, if I'm here to take it seriously, and if I'm slipping or anything like that, just let me know.
When did this happen? What?
Like 2 weeks ago. And then had 1 week, 2 weeks of amazing. And then we're all back to Mara's schedule.
Oh, you mean when he actually promised that he was going to be with us every day until the end of this year? Was that conversation?
Yeah. No, but even said the whole, hey, if I'm slipping, you just got to let me know, okay? Because I want to take it seriously now. No, it's like...
Well, so what's that? He hasn't been taking it seriously this whole time?
And then...
Lex.
Kay had a run where she was here every day, right? She was like, we were not here. And Kay's like, remember when you were in Korea? Kay was like,
yeah.
Guys, I'm ready. I'm here. Let's go do the show.
Right.
And that was during... she pronounces Quezon a lot different
Quezon.
Yeah, she's... What's Quezon? So this was even during Quezon. And
Uy, may Quezon na yata nun.
Oo, may Quezon na.
Diba?
Oo, may first Quezon, may second Quezon. Baduy.
I laugh way too hard.
But 8 out of 10.
Kainis.
Sobrang baduy. It's one of those jokes I have in my mind, but I'm like, I shouldn't say it because it ages me.
Right.
F it, just say it.
Well, it landed naman with me anyway.
And Mara's Mara. Like, nobody loves the show more than Mara. Nobody claims to love the show more than Mara.
But also no one misses it more than she does.
But no one shows up more than Mara. But yeah, the gang should be here today. So let's wait for all of that to happen. We're on till 9 o'clock. It is 6:21. We have to ask Sam what's for breakfast because that is a question of every morning.
But it's like, because I meal prepped, I'm having the same thing every day, which I do not mind because I think it's so tasty. Again, it's Korean egg rolls with pesto. I have my squash salad with chopped dates and roasted walnuts. And
there's no best. That's the best part of that breakfast. Like walang. That's the best part.
It's so masarap.
I don't know. Hey, because we ask you every day, and it's a bit of a segment now on the show, can you diversify a little bit? I mean, just for radio content. I mean, go and do the same thing every day during the weekends, but on weekdays, you've got a reputation that you have to stand by. I suggest diversifying a little bit.
Maybe we should have the segment sponsored. Then we can.
Says the guy who wears the same shirt every day.
Yeah.
I mean, I really think
matchy again. Green.
No, but I'm serious though, right? I mean, really do ask you every morning. I think, just so you have a different answer. Because
no.
Okay.
Good talk.
Yeah, cool story, bro. I'm in that weird moment right now where I want to wait for everybody because I like my topics today.
Oh.
And I don't want to waste it on you.
Ooh, and Sen Bam is going to be here too. Oh, wait,
Bam's here.
We mentioned that earlier.
And Bam, we're not really going to talk. I mean, Bam's like, hey, I'm go with the flow day today.
Yeah.
He gives a heads up. Like, hey, don't worry. We don't have to focus on two specific things. Let's have a little bit of fun. He doesn't want to always be super political.
Uh-huh.
But he's like, hey, let's do a fun day.
Yeah, he can hang.
Yeah, I just want to hang. I want to put in the topics. I'm like, yeah, Bam, of course.
it's also not lost on me that you said you don't want to waste the topics on me. I'm very offended. However, do you want to give us like a little preview of what's ahead? Like, why are you excited?
Never.
Why?
Never. No, I mean, I'm just looking at the lineup, and I'm like, I feel like 3, 4, 5 people need to be a part of this. You know what I mean?
What,
So I don't know.
Is it like showbiz? Is it?
It's hodgepodge. It's just a variety. That's all. Hey, you know how we always talk about the difference in chocolate quality, Pilipinas versus abroad, like yung Kit Kat, mga ganyan. Is the quality of Starbucks consistent globally? Or
you'd think, right?
Maybe ours better, maybe ours not as better. Like, sorry, that's not a word. That's not a correct phrase. But you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. And interestingly, I love me some Starbucks. I love their parang it's like a brownie deal with pecans, or basta I love their mga chocolate bar situations. And I mean, Starbucks has been like the frontliner for, not frontliner. What's the word I'm looking for?
Front runner, right, for a very long time. They're not heroes. They're just corporate.
Correct. Giants. Yeah, they're not fighting a war or anything. But I noticed recently, like, the coffee's a bit watered down, and not thrilled about that.
Their coffee is watered down.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Why? Why do you ask about?
No, because I was hoping we'd have like one super consistent product, especially when you command this level of price. It's kind of mahal. Okay, here's a quick topic I want to ask you guys. And playback, we need you here because obviously we're short host right now. But you would never buy foreign of this. You would never buy local of this. Like, would you ever buy foreign? I don't know, what's our best thing? We always go, I think our go-to is mango, right? Manga. Would you ever like buy a foreign manga? Like, why would you?
No.
Why would you? It's so stupid, right? So you would never buy foreign of this. Now, maybe food is obvious because, if it's native to your country, it's always going to be better, blah, blah, blah. But is there a product out there you would never buy a foreign version of? It will always be the Filipino version. Walis. Like, I'm never going to buy a foreign walis.
So
come on now. Right? We're the juggernauts of walis. Dried mango, but yeah, again, medyo obvious. Chinelas. There we go. I mean, but I mean, there are some countries that have a pretty stout chinelas offering, no? Vianas. What are you laughing at?
A pretty stout chinelas offering. Just the most random mix of words I never thought would be strung together.
I have a way. I mean, 30 years. You don't just do that without coming up with poetic Shakespearean phrases like, what was it again?
A stout offering of chinelas.
No, stout. Chicharon. I mean, really? What? Chicharon is... Well, is there a difference between foreign and local?
I think the foreign chicharon is so mahal that I probably would not. Because I could get completely decent quality in the local.
Sure. Here's one. Corned beef. Corned beef. Can you buy foreign corned beef?
I think the flavor is very different. Diba?
In a good way or a bad way?
Bad is a strong word, but if you're expecting it to be like the homegrown stuff, it's not. Iba.
Achilles has a very good one. I don't buy local jowa, only foreign.
Whoa.
I would, foreign, local koche. Never. Right?
What is the local brand ba?
Jeepney.
Why won't you get
I'm sure those are made of like foreign parts though, right? But I mean, still, it's like a local car. Ano to? Ano yung silver na jeep na where I learned how to drive? Owner jeep.
Which I have not seen in a really long time, actually.
Yeah, you gotta go to the province. Yeah, you gotta put this. That's not like a legit province vehicle, right?
Yeah. Whoa.
Yung mga tama raw, is that local or is that Japanese?
Di ba parang Toyota pa rin
Di ba
yun?
those old tama raws? I think that might be like Toyota or something like that. But yeah, I mean, local vehicle. Would you buy a local car? Probably
I don't
not.
think so.
Probably not, right?
Yeah.
What would you never buy foreign?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. My walis might be the top answer.
When was the last time you even bought a walis, Mohan? What is the walis situation in the States? I feel like they've been phased out for the longest
To answer
time.
your question, yes. I mean, robots have taken over, blah, 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 blah. Pero if you want a walis, you go to the Filipino store. And they have a ton of walis there.
Really?
And you can still get the local. Right. So it's still while you are foreign and you're buying in a foreign shop, it is a local product. So I honestly think the walis, which are we the only ones that make a walis? Maybe the walis is so uniquely Filipino. Kasi nga, but
Ay, yung walis ting-ting. Maybe.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Oh, I thought what's the other one called?
Broom?
Yeah. Which is literally English for walis, is it not?
Sorry.
Hindi yung walis, yung broom.
Broom. People keep on saying like tabo was one. Not tambo, but yung
Tabo.
tabo. Yung tabo mismo para sa puwet mo, para sa tae. That is nothing
So
you will...
unnecessary. Dude, what's tabo in English?
Never waste an opportunity.
Isn't it a dipper?
Small bucket?
No. Diba, isn't it called a dipper? Diba the constellation is called a Big Dipper?
Yeah, Big
that's a
Dipper. So
tabo.
big tabo and small tabo. Big tabo and little tabo. That's so awesome, right? You're like looking at the sky. You're like, anak, alam mo yan yung...
tabo.
Alam mo si Big Tabo? Alam mo yung handle ng Big Tabo, North Star yan eh.
That's what it is. It's a dipper.
We are changing this. Where's Bam? Bam, educational senator boss guy. Big Tabo is the new reference in the sky. Pale. There we go. Well, no, not pale. Is it pale? No, pale is a little too big, right?
Yeah.
But Dipper, it might be Dipper.
It is.
In English. Yeah. But it's not marketed as, here, buy the Dipper for your tae.
Oh, never. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not here. Not here in the US. Gosh, anything cool? You would never buy foreign of this? Anything kind of cooler than tabo, walis, and dried manga? Is there anything better?
Okay, I feel like maybe I was thinking we were gonna get more like food answers actually, but maybe not.
Yeah. Anyway, we gotta take a break. My daughter's texting me. She says she's not feeling well. So I need to make some arrangements right now. Hold on. Yeah, let's take a break. Can you take a break and play 2 songs? Mm-hmm. So we can figure out this? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Back after this. Don't go away.
Good times.
Don't pretend like I'm not talking to you.
I don't speak that language. What does that even mean?
Your greatest work, your masterpiece.
No, it was the soft core. Remember?
Oh, really? But
yeah.
that's different genres though. Like that's a completely different
Rap, porn, really is a different genre. It's kind of all the same thing. Rap about the hose.
I mean, it's like a different expression, you know?
Yeah. Sorry. Took a little detour there.
Is she okay?
No, she's crying.
What kind of sick is she?
And you don't care.
No, I do care. I like to stress you out about it.
Sam, she's sick. She's crying. Sam's like, hurry.
I know, because I like to stress you out nga. What kind of sick is she?
I don't know. She has a very bad headache. And you know, she usually never wants to miss. Well, she doesn't want to miss school. She's not the type who wants to miss school. And then at the same time, she really doesn't want to miss her cheerleading practice. So when you know, she was like, hey, I don't feel well. I'm like, okay, you know, just power through, you know, grab some water, all that stuff. I'll see you later. And then she's like, can you pick me up? And I'm thinking, wow, if she wants to miss cheerleading practice, then she's really sick.
Right.
So that's when I stormed out of here and drove there as fast as I can. And and I'm back.
Okay,
Hour number
good.
2. Right here. Bam here yet or no? So I just want to know what kind of conversation you get into.
Not yet, but I feel like he should be coming into the booth anytime now.
Okay.
Feeling cool.
The plot is thickened on this Ellen Derek thing. I mean, I don't know if it's thickened, but at least this fight is starting to, I don't know, level up, I guess.
Yeah.
Remember yesterday we were talking about screenshots and, if we find that to be foul when you start posting them, and the consensus was yes, kind of, right? I mean, I think Alex was that's foul to do that. You were not a fan of that at all, or more, it makes you very uncomfortable.
The screenshot sharing, yeah.
Yeah, it makes you uncomfortable. And then I think Kay was on the same page there. And I'm like, you know what? Use all your available weapons. But you can tell, that's my personality, anyway, right? Well, Ellen said, I don't care about your feelings regarding the screenshots. Now I'm posting video clips.
Video clips or audio clips?
Video, it's video, but
parang it's not, it's like, like
secretly taken.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. Hayden's like, yeah. No, it's secretly recorded fight audio. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I just had a question of why is everything playing out so publicly nga?
Well, that's of course a decision that she has made to do that. Now he has, on the contrary, said, I'm not going to engage. That's his thing. And so she's out firing. And here Kayak says, well, because of sympathy. I don't think it's sympathy. And I know that's the easy excuse people give. And it's not like they're not enjoying it. I'm sure Kayak here is fully enjoying the sympathy that she is trying to get. Zaelcon says psychopath versus narcissist. Again, people throw those terms around so loosely now without really knowing the definition of either of them. I mean, I'm not a psychologist myself, and I'm not here to defend Ellen or Derek or any of them. I think both of them would be kind of acquaintances, while Ellen I would probably consider, quite the friend. They're neither of those things. But again, that's because people don't really understand those psychological concepts. They just throw it out there, but that's really their, inability to really figure out what the hell they're saying.
But question again, I mean, can those qualities only really manifest in a romantic relationship? Can you actually hold that stuff back in other situations?
What do you mean? Sorry, be more specific.
The whole narcissistic qualities and the psychopathic qualities, because you're saying na parang that's not how I experience them to be. Diba? As friends.
Yeah, no, but I don't think. I think she's an aggressive personality, and that's okay. That's really her. She's energetic, and I'm again. That's fine. We know this about Ellen. We've always known this about Ellen. So I don't find this to be that crazy or whatever people will try to point picture her as. This is Ellen being Ellen. And that's the package you get. Right?
Okay.
I don't find her to have any mental health issue because she's doing this. Though, again, you'll throw narcissist, which is a completely personality disorder. That's a complete crazy ass thing. But she's not that. She's just she's aggressive, and she's going to fight aggressively. Some people fight, and that's what she does. And she feels like it's justified. And you know what? I'm okay with it because I know that that's who she is. Now, Derek is more like, hey, I'm not going to engage. I'm not going to engage. But all I'm saying is Ellen has leveled up dramatically from screenshots to secretly recorded clips. Have you seen them, Sam?
Yes.
Can we throw maybe an example? I think I'm assuming everybody
are we allowed
this.
to play with stuff? I mean,
I'm taking it off of her IG.
No. Okay, yeah.
It's literally her IG stories. So
I mean, I was concerned about the language, but Maybe.
Really? Are we now at this
Oh
point?
gosh. Okay, just brace yourselves, guys.
It's Ellen. it's Ellen Derek, right? Let's press play. Here we go.
Napakadubag mo, puro ka lang salita. Yan ang problema sa'yo. Go for every fucking crime.
Whoa.
Oh, Derek, watch your mouth, sir. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so there's a lot more of that, right? Okay, thanks, Ben. What? Yeah, cool. Love it. There's a lot more of this. And the privately recorded stuff, I think I'm going to draw a line there. Okay. I'm going to be like, I probably wouldn't do that. But if you've heard the other clips, Sam, and maybe it's because I've been in arguments, in relationships that sound a lot like that have become more than that. I want to know how are couples fight? How do they fight then? Because for a lot of the, wow, Derek is really toxic and this, and this is a very ugly fight. And yeah, it's ugly, but can it be considered normal? Like all of you guys who are married, saying bad words, while rude, disrespectful, can you say it's like common? Part of the territory?
Right. I mean, you can definitely see like why it would happen, but I think it makes a difference. Are you cussing at your partner or are you just cussing like as an expression of, because you see how that's different, right?
Yeah, but where I'm stuck is maybe because I just came from a long, volatile, lot of cussing, lot of,
like at each other
things. Oh, easy. I mean, come on. Like, really? I mean, my partner got arrested. Okay. I mean, cursing at each other is kindergarten compared to some of the stuff that I saw. And, and hey, look, guilty both sides in terms of cursing. Okay. Yeah. But isn't this what we see in this case and in this specific kind of example? Isn't this still within normal? And I know that's crazy to say, and everybody's going to give so many people are going to be like, no, Mo, you should never use bad words. Well, yeah, I get it. I'm not talking about what's right and wrong. I'm talking about what's kind of, isn't this what we see? Isn't this what we've seen growing up? Isn't this what we see in a lot of relationships? Isn't this what we see in arguments, in the movies, in the mall, in your friends' homes? I mean, diba, there is it's going to be volatile. That's the way it is. Bad words are just kind of bad words. I think the minority is the very calm. Alam mo, let's just sleep this off and pray. That's very, very minor. I think whatever we heard there, a lot of us have lived this, continue to live this, and maybe it's normal. Not right or wrong, just normal.
Okay. Yeah, I understand the one where you're coming from.
Yeah. So, I don't know what my point is. I don't know what my point is. Like, because it's normal, it's okay? No, I'm a little shocked by the shock that people have. People go, oh my God, what a monster. And I'm like,
just off the top of my head, right? For me,
wait till a plate gets thrown at you. Then I'm like, oh, okay, maybe we've crossed.
For me, I think the shock for me comes from like, I've always thought of them to be like really happy. They're so fun. The little that I know of their personalities, parang, oh, they're a great couple. this must be a great relationship. And I guess like it was so different from what I was imagining about the relationship. And I think that's where my shock is coming from.
Well, look, I disagree, but I thought they were the perfect couple. You know what I mean? Like, I agree with like the two of them.
Yeah.
I'm not shocked by them behaving this way.
Also, like
as if probably you wouldn't be shocked if I behaved that way. Like, oh, that's Mo. He yells at people just because their cell phone is on when they call the show. In fact, he's way more verbally abusive. Like, so if there's a clip that showed like me in an argument like that, you'd be like, oh yeah, well that's Mo. That's how I feel about Ellen and Derek. Oh, that's them.
Because I think you know them better than I do. I think I was really going with just like what I see on social media or like, the little times that I've seen them in interviews or something. Parang like, I don't know. This was just not what I thought it was like.
Have you ever been in a relationship where your arguments sounded a little bit like this?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd be horrified if there was like cussing at each other.
Man, that's so crazy because I always think that's the majority. And maybe normal's the wrong word. I think that's the majority. Majority of marriages, and maybe people shouldn't be married for this reason. Maybe I would say the majority of marriages, that's what an argument sounds like. Now, Bam's going to come up here in a little bit. Mm-hmm. And he said he's near. And I would be shocked if a Bam and his wife argument sounded like this. Okay?
Right.
I would be shocked. But I also think that's the minority.
Again, I mean, the distinction for me being like cussing at each other and just cussing like as an expression of your anger, not directed at your partner. That makes a huge difference for me.
That's true, but again, I just don't think that's what goes on in most marriages. In most marriages, it's P.I. Mo.
No, really?
Yeah.
How do you like recover from that?
You. Huh?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I really,
sorry.
really believe this to be true.
What about this? Sexy Monkey on Playback says, maybe it's common more than normal. Would you agree to that?
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Look, I said
normal
that.
and common is not the same.
No, I said that. I mean, I literally said it like 40 seconds ago. Maybe normal's the wrong word. Okay? Or it's... And I mean it in the context of common.
Common.
This is what marriages, I think, sound like.
Really?
Yeah, I do. And it's not just from my experience, because I know not to make that fallacious mistake, right? To go, just because I lived it means it's no. I'm legit talking about whether it's taking 50,000 phone calls on the podcast through the years, seeing other people just at the mall, just watching two people argue at the mall. I mean, I've seen that. You've seen that, right? Like, okay, well, I mean,
Yeah.
Just there's enough sample size, in my opinion. I have seen more sample size, a sample size big enough to ascertain that this, fine, not normal, but very, very common. Doesn't make it okay, but it also doesn't mean you break up over it. I think maybe I've heard enough PI mo in my life directed at me that I'm numb to it.
What did you do, Mohan?
Wala. Wala. May tumawag lang, may sa show or whatever, may nag-guest. Listen, Mara being on the show generated a PI mo.
But okay. I you know. Wait, what am I trying to say? I guess your experience with a certain partner should not be your basis for what's like normal / very, very common.
Repeat that one more time. What was that
Your
beginning?
experience with a certain partner shouldn't be the basis for what you might think is common.
Are you talking to me or are you talking about generally?
Or even generally, I suppose.
Yeah, but Sam, I just said that though. I'm not going to make the logical error of going, well, my marriage looked like that, hence all I mean, come on. I mean, I'm not that stupid. But I'm saying is you and I have taken tens of thousands of calls. We have seen this. I personally have seen this outside of my own, in other people's, in strangers, enough to go, okay, you know what? It's ugly. It's dark. It's common. And that's it. And that happens, man. Would you break up with a guy or a girl who says, alam mo, PI ka? No, not me. Boy, have I heard. Again, yung PI ka is elementary.
I think that's normal, Mohan.
It's normal.
No, I realized that it happens.
Everybody's so semantic.
Hi, Sen. Welcome. Hi. Hello, team. Hi. Okay, let's ask Sen. Oh, he's here na.
Well, Sen says pucha. He doesn't say P. Bam, what's up,
I
brother?
like the top, by the way. I saw a version of this when I saw you at the office.
Yeah.
It's blue. It's nice.
Thank you. Salamat.
Hi,
Good
welcome.
morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Bam,
Mo Twister.
What's up, brother? Hey, look, are you following the big chismis story throughout the country?
Which one?
The showbiz one. Ellen Derek.
Hindi gaano. Alam kong may nangyayari, pero hindi ako familiar sa lahat ng mga pangyayari.
Okay, let me give you a
Okay.
10-second recap, and then I don't want us to talk about Ellen and Derek. I want to talk us about just marriages, period. And
Okay,
I
sure.
think you're a really good resource person. Okay,
Okay.
but we're just using them as a jump off. So they've broken up. Okay, they're married. They broke up. They have a child. Over the past day 2-3, Ellen has been very open with screenshots of Derek's infidelity, abusive tendencies, and all of that stuff. Now,
Okay.
yesterday we talked about posting screenshots. Like, is that foul? Is that over? Everybody on the show is like, that's a little too much. Sam was uncomfortable with screenshots. Alex thought it was foul. Kay's not a fan of it. I'm like, listen, if you're in a big fight and you're just going to be transparent about it and then whatever, then use all your weapons. Okay. I'm on the thing, like, and then we brought in the political stuff, this flood control stuff. Fine. You're going to have people accuse this politician for stealing this money. But if I see screenshots, I like it more. Yeah, man. Let me see the screenshots. Like, I'm
Yeah.
an evidence guy. Okay.
Iba naman yung sa flood control.
Of course, right? Because it's
Maraming
not
layers yan So, juicy kapag may screenshot. But, I've been hacked. You guys have been hacked probably, right?
Yep,
question mark. Secondly, yung value nun legally. No.
Oh,
But
yeah.
of
She has
course,
said it.
Screenshots, parang ano yun eh. That's the ultimate intimate conversation, di ba? So talagang pag chismis at chismis lang, parang gold yan, right? Pero syempre, medyo foul. Ano ba?
Wrong. Bam. It gets worse. That's 2 days ago.
That's 2 days ago. Okay. Ano, video?
Yesterday-ish.
Really?
Video of them in a marital argument, secretly recorded.
Ooh.
Okay. Secretly recorded. Now, okay. Again, let's not break down the merits of their fight too much. But the thing is, what happens is, in the video, you will hear Derek Ramsey. Oh, well, allegedly Derek Ramsey is probably a good way to put it because there's no really actual video face. It's just her walking, kind of on the ground with her phone kind of hidden. Allegedly Derek Ramsey and her involved in a verbal argument where he starts to use bad words. PI, all of that stuff. And what I'm trying to say here is, as crazy as it sounds, and it does hurt your ears, and you feel bad about it and all that stuff, and it is toxic, and yes, you should never do it. I'm kind of under the impression saying bad words to each other and getting really animated and agitated is still within what a common marital fight looks like. Common, okay? Doesn't mean right or wrong. I'm just saying common. Now, I've been, again, in relationships where it goes way beyond bad words. There's weapons thrown at you. There's you guys have seen my face, Wolverined and all of that stuff. Like I've been through far worse, okay? But just in that, where there's throwing of bad words, major agitated choice language, is still kind of common in most marriages. And I wanted to know if you agreed with that. And then, of course, what do you look like when you're in a marital argument?
I don't know. You have to ask my wife what I look like, di ba? I wouldn't know what I look like.
Or sound like.
No, but yung away ng mag-asawa, nangyayari talaga yan. I don't think merong couple
course.
na hindi nag-aaway,
Yeah.
'di ba?
Correct,
And
right.
couples express themselves differently. Like there was one time nag-away kami ni Timmy. We were abroad. Okay, nasa
the one
ibang
in
bansa.
China?
China. Okay. The one in China. And nakakatawa. And this was, I visited her when she was still working in Shanghai. So nung nag-aaway kami doon, dude, ang taas ng boses namin kasi confident kami, wala nakakaintindi. Alam mo yun, di ba? Parang, and in general kasi, people speak loud in China, right?
Oh,
So
yeah,
parang
kasi-
siguro tingin nila, normal lang yung conversation, pero actually nag-aaway na kami doon. Meron pa yan on the street, in the restaurant, ganyan. I mean, it really happens. Nangyayari talaga yan. In fact, I'd be worried about a couple na hindi nag-aaway.
That's how Mara feels, right? Mara's like that. You need to fight, right?
You need to release kasi you're not gonna agree on everything, di ba?
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, I mean, kung bawat isang bagay pinag-aawayan nyo, problema rin yan. But there really will be some things na, I think at that time, we were about to get married na and we were like discussing where we would live. Alam mo yun, talaga seryosong conversation, di ba? So, you know, and couples express themselves differently. Iba-iba. Di ba? Yung iba, malakas yung boses, but then after a while, magdo-normalize na. Yung iba naman, you know, I mean, iba-iba yan eh, di ba? Every couple has their own way. Siguro yung ako lang is, I don't want the world to see kung paano kami nag-aaway.
Right.
Kaya medyo, you know, I mean, that's something between you and your partner. Diba? Na not everybody needs to see. And this may show my age na hindi ako digital native, may analog youth pa tayong tatlo, na there are certain things na not meant to be shared to everybody. It's meant for
100%.
you.
Yeah.
It's meant for you and your kids, or it's meant for you and your significant other. Sa inyo lang yun eh. Hindi nyo kailangan i-share yun. And I'm not talking just about the fights, but there are certain things, even if it's good things, hindi rin siya meant to be shared. Diba? There are things that you can share and there are things that you don't have to share. And that's your choice. That's your comfort level. Diba? So, what more pa kung may bagay na sinishare na you're at your worst? I mean, who would want, sa away, you're probably at your worst. You're agitated, you're angry, you feel that you're not being supported. Kasi ganyan eh. Kapag away mag-asawa, dapat ikaw nga yung rest back ko for everything. And now, hindi tayo nagkakaintindihan. So, you feel more agitated kasi ito nga yung tao na dapat 1,000% yung suporta sa akin pero parang hindi niya ako naiintindihan or kinokontra pa niya yung gusto ko, diba? So, you're literally at your worst. And, you know, people, there's such a thing as right to privacy. Diba? We all have a right to privacy as well. And, you know, kung mavi-video ka nun, medyo ano yun. Ako for me not talking about Ellen and Derek per se, but in general, parang hindi maganda yun na isi-share yun ng basta-basta.
Good morning, Kay. How are you?
Hi, Kay.
Hi, Kay!
Kala ko tapos na eh.
We're just getting started, girl.
It leveled up.
Alam mo,
Iba to, ibang pinag-uusapan namin, Kay.
because Bam is there, let's go on to more pressing matters. Focus! Focus
Okay,
on
let's-
the country.
okay.
We'll
Okay.
get there. We'll get there.
Okay, speaking of press then, pressing matters involving Bam Bam, I saw you on the cover of Esquire magazine. We got a photo with this, Alvin. Can I get a
Huwag
thing?
na,
Let
hindi na
me
pakita.
see.
Yeah, let's see.
Autograph.
I don't know if Alvin's ready here or not, but
Ano yung pose?
No, it's I was
Ganun. Or yung good times yung gumana.
here's my problem,
Mavericks.
Bam. Here's my problem.
yeah.
You're a Laker fan. Why does it say Mavericks?
Oo nga.
Sen, Maverick of the Year.
Mali yata.
Sorry alam mo, hindi ko na nga naisip yung Mavericks eh. Naisip ko lang si Tom Cruise. It's my Tom Cruise moment. Maverick, Tom Cruise, Top Gun. Yeah, but thank you to the Esquire guys for
Nice.
putting me out there. But that was actually from the old photo shoot last May or June or July.
Oh.
Okay.
June? July, yeah. And there were a number of us and they used that photo for Maverick of the Year.
There's even a little video. I mean, where you talk a little bit. I would
Yeah,
have
yeah.
that. Then
Wag
I
na,
can, you don't
okay
mind.
na yan.
Let's
Ayos
come
na yan.
on.
Na-shy na ako. Okay na yan, guys.
They
Basta
just
ang
played my rap
importante,
song.
part of the magic family tayo at good times. Yun ang mahalaga. No, but thank you to Esquire for that. Salamat. Na kinilig ako doon. It came at a very unexpected time. Like,
Oh, let's do 10 seconds. Come
Wag
on. I just
na.
wanna see
What
it.
is it? I want to see.
Wag
Come
na.
on.
Come
on, hit
fine.
play. Come on, hit play.
Go.
There we go. Nakana.
I haven't watched this, by the way.
Man at his best.
Oh, well, now we're playing it if you haven't seen it.
2025.
I haven't seen this.
Yes.
Yeah,
I guess
Top
we have
Gun
to learn
Maverick of
from everyone na dumaan, di ba? I'll go back to the Jesse Robredo MM. Matino at mahusay, di ba? I think yung pagiging matino,
Ooh, a pink tie.
That's my magnum look.
plataforma, yung basic na hindi ka magnanakaw, yung basic na hindi ka magpapayaman ng mga kaibigan, yung pera ng bayan mapupunta sa tama. Yung pangalawang M, mahusay. Hindi pwedeng matino ka lang eh. Kailangan effective ka. Kailangan may performance
Parang antas
ka.
ng boses
So
ko.
matino at mahusay pa rin ang hinahanap natin. Throughout our history, I guess varying degrees. And hopefully the next president who will have so many challenges, napakaraming challenge na haharapin ng susunod dating presidente, can exhibit both. No?
Okay na yan.
Hopefully we find the right person.
I like the jazz. Like, alam mo yun, parang kulang lang may cigar ako tsaka scotch na dala. No? Parang, alam mo, the next president's a lot of challenges. Di ba?
Ikaw pala nag-wish eh.
Ano naman.
You know,
Congrats,
yeah,
Thank you.
Maverick
Ang
of the
ganda
year
nun.
for 2025. I don't know, when you break down this year as we kind of wrap it up here, Bam, because I mean, obviously, for you and your career, I mean, obviously this is your job, big high, but the country, wow, I mean, this probably be the first time we've seen something at this size, the gravity, right?
Yeah.
But what do you think this year has been? Is it a roller coaster, or is it like you know?
No, hindi siya roller coaster per se. I always remind the people around me na this is why we wanted to get back, because we wanted to be here and be part of this conversation, be part of this change that we all want to see, di ba? So, kung hindi mo ipupush yung mga reforms na kailangan mangyari, if you won't provide your insight to what's happening, sinayang mo lang yung pagbalik mo, di ba? But because you're here, we all wanted to be back. We all wanted to be here. We wanted to serve. We wanted to make our voice heard. So now that we're here, we better do it. And we're doing our best to push for these reforms na hindi mapapasa in any other year or any other era or any other time if these things weren't happening. And it's painful. Ito nangyayari sa bansa natin, but necessary. You know, it's painful but necessary. Kumbaga, sometimes bago ka magising, kailangan ka muna mauntog. 'Di ba? And or mabatukan. And yun nangyayari sa bansa, malaking untog yan sa ating lahat, you know. But kung hindi pa tayo magising from what we've seen and what we've experienced, then man, talagang mahirap tong bansa natin na ganito. But I'm very hopeful na with everything we've seen, everything, and you know, rainy season still here.
Yep.
All the way until the end of the year, hanggang January pa yan, mapapaalala sa atin na itong korupsyon na nangyayari, it affects our lives. Hindi lang siya apektado ang ilang tao. Apektado tayong lahat dito. And we better push for more changes. You know, every time the public, pag nakatutok yung publiko, yung mga politiko do better. You know, this budget, we're working on the budget now. I think this will be a budget we can be proud of. It's an education budget, the highest ever for education in our history.
Wow!
Over 1 trillion pesos for education. And yan, hindi yan nangyayari ng basta-basta. Tinatrabaho yan, you work for that, you lobby for that, and you convince your colleagues for that. And in fairness, si Chairman Sherwin, you know, is also pushing for education. A number of other centers are pushing for education. So it's something that may not have happened or wouldn't have happened kung hindi tayo nasa gitna ng ganitong klaseng crisis. Kasi lahat ng mga ibang allocations like flood control na 260 billion dapat, majority of that is going to education, going to classrooms, going to scholarships, going to subsidies. You know, marami dyan na pupunta naman ngayon sa tama. And we gotta keep on pushing for that. And mangyayari lang yun. Kung nakafocus, sabi nga ni Kay, focus. Kung nakafocus yung tao dito. Di ba?
Yeah. So, I mean, we've said that, right, a couple of times that in the past few weeks that this is an opportunity. And I guess, you know, on that mindset, would you rather be a senator in these moments or in more stable times?
Alam mo, it don't matter. It don't matter. I think if, kasi nung pagpasok, very stable eh. Can you imagine? 6 na buwan ago lang, 6 months ago lang yun, di ba? I mean, when you wanted me, I mean, you're all here, di ba? Para, oh yeah, let's push for reforms, ganyan, di ba? So, whether it was stable or whether it's magulo, you know, I don't think it really matters. What matters is you're there, you're given a mandate, kailangan mong i-fulfill yung mandate na yun, kailangan mo, you have to do it the best that you can with what God and the people give you. Diba? So whatever the environment, whatever the times, you have to step up and you have to fulfill your role, diba?
Good answer. But I'm going to ask you for this one. This is a tough one then. And real talk us, man, sincerely. Yeah? And maybe all of us can give an answer too.
Okay.
What do you think then is one Philippine problem that you think will not be able to be fixed in your lifetime?
Oh, marami yan actually.
Oh, okay. Jeez, akala ko you'd be like, Mo, I mean, let's not be negative.
Hindi lang yan one. Okay. You know.
Okay, what's the biggest Philippine problem that you think will not be able to be fixed in your lifetime?
Isa-isahin natin na. Okay, isa-isahin natin. Corruption, I think, can be fixed in my lifetime.
Okay.
With the right systems. Pass na kadena law. So, alam mo yun. So, if we use the opportunity now to put in these systems, it'll be a big deterrent. Maybe hindi zero kasi there's always some person who will try, pero greatly reduced because the systems don't allow for it anymore. Diba? So, yun, kaya yun. Education, kaya yan. There's a 10-year plan that we're finalizing now, and if we stick to the plan, we should be able to catch up. We're proud of this plan. It details all of the different things that need to be done. Very, very specific things. So, education, technically kaya yan. Si China, problems geopolitical, I don't know.
That's a good answer, man. That's a tough one, right?
That's tough. But,
yeah, that's a tough one.
You know, rami nangyayari. So many things are happening. Will we be able to reclaim solely the West Philippine Sea before I die? Hindi ko alam. But will we have some kind of peaceful resolution? I think yon kaya yon. You know, a peaceful resolution.
Feels like the world is just getting more conflict. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Wait, when you say something like that, I'm like, what? After this huge wave of global conflict, we'll have a resolution? Maybe 30 years from now? You mean you'll still be alive, likely, right?
Everything is a circle, diba? Everything, may ups and downs yan. Everything has its season. And we're in a season of conflict all over the world. You know, all over. Sometimes conflict is good. Like what's happening in our country now. Conflict is good. Kasi you're hoping for something better. But sometimes conflict is bad, meaning wala naman problema pero nagkaka-conflict.
Yeah, and that's what this feels like. No, I mean,
in the States.
The global stuff. Yeah, it feels like, man, this is unnecessary and scary, right?
Okay. So,
my answer is traffic, Bam.
In our lifetime?
Yeah, I feel like I don't think we're going to have that because so much has to happen. Not just infrastructure, but as we talk about industrializing different parts of the country, all that takes decades and decades and decades. I'm not saying it won't improve. I just don't think we'll ever kind of beat it. And maybe we're not supposed to when you consider the population we have in relation to how much space we have. Like we're not a big country, but we're top 15 in population in the world, you know, maybe top 12, we can probably say. When you have that many people in that small space, congestion, well, you know what? We're just going to have to deal with that.
Okay, I might concede traffic, pero kaya yan in one generation if we invest properly in the areas outside of Metro Manila.
Yeah.
So it could lessen incredibly or malilesen siya in a big way if the investments are there to push the metro out. Okay, I'm not even talking about Metro Cebu, Metro Davao, Iloilo na nagda-traffic na rin, di ba? But just Metro Manila. If we had better investments outside, more ways to get to Bulacan, Laguna, Pampanga, you know, Cavite. Kasi dyan na papunta yung mga yung mga residential areas, dyan na papunta yung industrialization. So, I mean, a lot of those areas have eco zones. Kung yan, mas matulak natin yan. In 25 to 30 years, baka kaya. Diba?
D says, when the traffic problem gets solved, none of you are going to like it because none of you are going to be allowed to use your cars. Man, that is so far from the truth regarding the joy you can get from efficient public
I
transportation.
know. I watched a movie last night, took a train, took the bus.
It is so fulfilling to not
Efficient.
drive, so fulfilling to not pay for gas, so fulfilling. And maybe and I kind of said it yesterday in a very loud, yelling manner. If you travel, you will see what efficiency looks like. You
Yeah.
will maybe be a bit more hopeful, and you'll enjoy public transportation.
Enjoy is the correct word.
Mainit. Singapore is hotter, right?
Yeah,
New
yeah,
York is hotter in the summer than Manila. But the it's just fun. It's fun to take
Correct.
public trans when
So,
it works.
May kwento ako dyan about efficient public transport and how alien it is to us. Okay?
Yeah.
So, first trip ko to, I think, the UK, if I'm not mistaken. First trip ko to, and I was with Timmy. And we were going, we were taking a train out from London palabas to another place. I think it was Bath or one of these, nice places. Ganyan. Oh, social. So, Bath. Are we gonna take a bath? Honey, mag-bath ba tayo doon? Anyway, so we go to the train station and our ticket was, kunyari, 3:46 p.m. Okay? 3:46. So as usual, syempre mga Pinoy, agahan na natin. Agahan na natin sa truck 17, di ba? Mga truck 17. Agahan na natin para sigurado tayo, ganyan. So pumunta kami mga 3:40, ganyan. Upo na kami. Wala kang hintay kami, ganyan. Tapos napansin namin, parang iba yung mga sign. Okay? Yung kung saan pupunta. Okay, that's like 6 minutes like 6 minutes. Yeah. Okay? Only to find out na at 3:43, iba yung train. And we were 3:46 pa.
Oh.
Kumbaga, within 3 minutes, may isa pang train na pupunta on that track, di ba? So, napaka-alien nun for us kasi di ba pag naghihintay tayo, laging may leeway of 10, 15, 20 minutes, di ba?
I mean, this is to the minute.
So, we had to rush, we had to get our bags, get off, di ba? And then, wait for 3:46. And then get on. It was so alien to us. Parang, 3 minuto lang, isang buong train.
Right.
Pumasok, sumakay yung tao, lumabas, tapos may isa na naman. So, anyway, when we achieve that, Mo, I think people will be happy to let go of their vehicles. No?
Oh, yeah.
Diba?
Yeah. Again, like I said, it's enjoyable, and there's a level of respect when a country can get it right. Like I think Japan is widely considered the best in the world,
And they
if they're-
apologize. Pag
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. If they're late, they apologize, and
With
that
the note.
late is like 2 minutes late.
And they're
We're sorry.
freaking out. They're
There's a public-
freaking out.
There's the public affairs department is like, okay, we got to release these tweets and this Facebook post that we're really sorry our train is like 3 minutes late.
Okay.
I mean,
real
the
apology
level of
on?
respect.
O parang flex na lang nila yon. Sorry 2 minutes late lang.
It's
2 minutes
both.
late kami, I'm so sorry. Ganon? Or
Hindi, kasi
talagang
pagdating mo
apology
yata
yun?
sa work, pag sinabi mo traffic kasi, na-traffic ako sa train, di ba? Unacceptable. Kaya they need the proof.
Yeah, but remember, there's no other city in the world that hits 30 million people. Tokyo is the only city in the world with that many people, and yet look, right?
30 million,
Even
wow.
with all of that congestion.
Nakita
they
niyo
can
ba
narrow-
yung, sorry just to jump off Tokyo, nakita niyo ba yung videos of the flood control nila? Nakita niyo yun?
No.
No.
Wait. Is it super impressive also?
Oh my God. Totoo yung mga yun, di ba?
Sorry.
Akala ko nga nung una
did they do
AI
an apology? Did they do an apology if the water goes ever so slightly above the bottom sole of your shoe? They're like,
Pakita natin. Para siyang, akala ko talaga nung una ko nakita, akala ko AI. Kasi
I gotta
parang
look it up.
ganun ka-impressive. But man,
Vin, can you try to find it? Because I would love to.
and
see
it
Kaya
costs
maganda pag sila yung diba, gumagawa ng mga
the JICA
projects
projects.
natin.
Yeah,
Marami, diba? Marami
Esitex.
din naman silang ginagawa. Oo.
Yes. But,
sa Baguio din dati, marami.
But this, their flood control project, because Tokyo is prone to flooding. Pero once this came out, parang nasampal lahat ng mga Pilipino dun sa video na yan kasi it actually costs less than what we've spent so far.
Crazy.
Dude.
Oo.
So it's
Really?
possible. It's possible.
Totoo ba yan? Yan? Pakita mo kay Sam dito. Dre.
Okay, yeah, send me the link.
If you can send
I was
it to
talking-
Asa
me.
pala eh.
Yeah, send the link to Sam, and then Sam sends
Wait,
me
in
the
our
video.
lifetime ha.
Kung nagawa naman ni Tokyo, ba't di natin kayang gawin? And they probably did that
Sila na
decades
lang yung
ago.
bigyan natin sa bidding. Sila na lang manalo. And I guess kasi holistic din kasi yung solutions nila. Hindi lang siya one thing. Like, we're building this. But we're building this and we have the trees. It's not just one thing. There's no trash, things like that. It's not one item on the checklist.
Bam, I also saw something on Facebook that you posted. I don't know. I was essentially like just kind of praying for the country or something like that. Did you post something
we
like that?
post regular prayers on our Facebook. Ano yan? Ever since 2 years ago?
Love it. Love
People-
it.
People really appreciate it, so we kept on doing it also. And tama naman,
I saw
gotta
it.
pray for our
You
country,
did.
man. Medyo this weekend was medyo like I think there was a genuine push for like a push to get the president to resign or to oust him this weekend. No, medyo mabigat siya. Maraming events na sabay-sabay. You had the Zaldico videos on Friday during our Blue Ribbon hearing. Kumbaga, nagbo-Blue Ribbon hearing kami, yun pa lang medyo marami ng explosions ang nangyayari. Suddenly, nagka-Zaldico video ka pa. And then you had those huge rallies, of course, in Luneta. And you had another attempt at a rally in QC, but it wasn't really that big. And parang siya, sunod-sunod siya, di ba? And I guess at that point, we just really had to pray for the country and hope for the best, di ba? In yung mga revelations ni Congressman Zaldi, I echo yung sinasabi ng simbahan at ng maraming grupo na he should come home. Come home, face the DOJ, face the ICI, face the Blue Ribbon, be under oath, and tell all, basically. No? Every time nagkakagulo, I always go back to the 3 standards, the 3 things na lagi natin pinag-uusapan. Ikulong ang sangkot, ibalik ang pera, baguhin ang sistema. Kasi it's easy to get swung left and right with all of these videos, revelations, mga panawagan, mga ganyan. But just go back to the 3. Sino ba talaga yung sangkot? Dapat ikulong sila. And hopefully, sooner than later. Yung pera, hindi pwedeng wala lang. That's over 1 trillion or about 1 trillion pesos over the last couple of years na nawala. Kailangan may serious attempt to get back that money. And of course, baguhin yung sistema. Huwag tayong pumayag na after 1 year, ganito na naman tayo and masisingitan na naman tayo ng kung sino-sino, di ba? We really have to change the system. Pass the cadena law, have a better budget, get people more interested in where their money goes. And, if you go online, ang dating kasi is either Marcos ka o Duterte ka eh.
Yep.
And I think that's a false choice. Right now, ang tanong, yung mga nagnakaw at sino yung mga ninakawan. Baka for me, dapat ganun yung that's the way we should frame it. Kasi once you frame it back to the politicians, it just becomes about politics again. And people tune out of politics. Diba? They tune out of politics. People are so disgusted with our politics. They don't even wanna engage kapag politika. But this is beyond politics. It's about your taxpayers. It's your money, your future, your children's future. It's about our flooding. It's about the baha. It's about, it's about things that affect us. It's about my classrooms that I wanna put up. It's about all of these different, it's real. Totoo to eh. Yun yung nangyari sa pagbaha. Yung baha, naramdaman ng tao kung yung ibig sabihin ng korupsyon sa buhay nila. Diba? So it shouldn't just be, kung di ka dito, kung di ka kampi dyan, kampi ka dito. Hindi eh.
Right.
It should be, sino ba yung gumawa nito sa bansa natin, na ayaw natin, at sino yung taong bayan na siyang nagpopondo ng gobyerno na ninanakawan. That's how I would frame it. And it also creates, you can reach out to more people, I think. You go beyond political colors. Kasi yung corruption, wala namang kulay yung corruption eh. Yung nababaha, hindi naman yan pink, green, red, yellow, or whatever. Yung binabaha, taong bayan. So that's the way I think it should be framed. Hindi lang kampo na to versus kampo niyan. And diyan kasi tayo papunta eh. With all of the things coming out, parang nagde-devolve tayo into like an electoral battle again. No? Kampi ako dito, kampi ako dyan. Hindi eh. It should be yung taong bayan at yung mga nagnakaw sa taong bayan, yung dapat yung magkatiwalas.
Tama.
Diba? Correct, Kay? Are you with me?
Ibaban na natin. I-ex nyo lahat ng nakikita nyo ganyan sa Facebook kasi binayaran naman din sila. Kasi same yan sa chismis. I keep telling
And
you
AI.
guys. Keep telling you
Trolls
guys.
and AI.
It's funded. Come on.
Even chismis is
It's fun,
funded,
though.
Kay. Even
it's
chismis.
fun. Yeah,
Dead.
it's fun and funded.
Funded.
The chismis is funded because that's gonna be your algorithm, and the next thing you know, you're like, bakit ganito na yung trolls?
It's
Bakit
fun
ganito?
and funded. You know.
Yeah, just remember.
Bam, obviously you're also I think a lot of attention comes to you as a committee chair for education, but obviously you're also chair for science and technology. And on this show we always talk about AI, and Mo's always like, Mo loves AI, and Alex just don't like AI, and it sounds like in the middle. Like we always have these kind of topics and stuff. And we were talking about prayer a little while ago, and I saw this clip. Now this is not very new. I think it was like earlier this year, and I brought up you saying we need pray for the country and stuff. And I thought I saw this clip the other day. I thought it was really interesting, and I wanted to play it for you guys and maybe your thoughts on this. So here, let's press play.
Hello, Jesus. Do you have some advice for us in this time?
In these challenging times, remember that in the face of adversity,
That's AI
love
Jesus.
and faith are your steadfast guides.
Blasphemy.
Just as I calm the stormy seas, so too can
looks so
peace be
cool.
found within your heart.
Signs of the end times. Hindi ba to signs of the end times, Mo?
I don't know. You're right up on Sam's alley though. That one.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
Mas traditional. Dito ko na-feel na mas traditional ako. Like, I am totally rejecting this. Parang ayoko nito, pre.
Thanks, man.
Ayoko
Thanks,
nito.
man. Okay, thanks. Man. First of all,
Kita mo kung yung mga santo sa simbahan nagsasalita? Di ba? Can you imagine? Naka-kneel down ka, kakandila ka. Oy, Bam, ba't ka nandyan? Ang pinagdadasal mo. Di ba nakaka-freak out yun? Freak out
first
ka
of all,
naman.
I'm more freaked out by like that's the AI Jesus look, right? I mean, he looked like he smokes weed. I mean, he was like, yeah, bro.
No, who decided on that? What
He
is
looked
that?
I don't know, man. Blasphemy. That's all I will say.
so-
Blasphemy.
That is a Swiss. That is a church in Switzerland, though. They have a AI Jesus.
A real church, right? A real church.
A real church, a
Okay.
real AI Jesus. You go in, you can, you ask for advice, spiritual
Wala.
guidance.
Ayoko dyan, pare.
forgiveness.
Nakakatakot yan. Parang naparod ko na yan sa mga horror, di ba? Tapos, iba na yung sasabihin. Ganyan. Ayoko nang ganyan. Ako, honestly, my total body is rejecting it. Parang kinakabahan ako bigla. Di ba nabasa yun sa Revelations, pare? Di ba yan?
Look. Look, though.
Okay
The
ka?
look is like stoner.
But okay ka dyan? Okay ka dyan?
No. Okay, look, I don't find it to be evil. Okay, like I don't find it to be kind of. I don't think it's evil. I just think it's maybe technology is just going a little overboard, and maybe just let don't mess in that range. Like don't mess in that area. Like let it be still.
Yeah, let the mystery be there.
Yeah, and what's good about religion is it has such a strong historical component to it. So keep it that way. Keep it, But the thing that was kind of funny was really more the visual, right? And I remember, like,
Was he
for
white?
example,
Was he white?
That
Hindi ko
guy?
nakita eh. Oh, was he white?
oh, okay, hold on. Let's Vin, can we play like the first 2 seconds? Like, I just want to see what he looks like. Like, this is what AIGs like. This is what they went with visually. Okay, where is he? Here. Don't even press play. That's fine.
Whitish.
I did not think that was going to
He's
be AI.
Olive skinned, I think.
Yeah, but that's the traditional
Correct.
depiction
Right.
of Jesus, di ba? But di ba,
Looks like he's in a band.
He does.
he does, di ba?
Or
Speaking of band, Jared Leto looks.
Yeah,
Jared
dude.
Leto.
May pagka
looks
Jared
like
Leto
Jesus.
yan. May pagka Jared Leto
Yeah.
yan.
Can we get a picture of Jared Leto? Here, look at Leto. Leto looks like Jesus. Okay, he legit looks like Jesus. He is the lead
okay.
singer also of 30 Seconds to Mars. And then I thought, okay, how about this? I went to ChatGPT, right? I'm like, hey, ChatGPT, if we were gonna have a Filipino celebrity most resemble Jesus, who would it be? And ChatGPT screwed it up. They're like Coco Martin. I'm like, oh my God, no.
Malayo.
John Lloyd Cruz. I'm like, no way. Even Jericho. I'm like, no. ChatGPT gave those answers, and then they gave probably the perfect one if we were talking about celebrities. Here we go.
Ooh.
Let's show this. It is
Ian Veneracion?
Ian Veneracion.
Pangalan pa lang, venerasyon na eh, di ba? Bine-venerasyon mo siya.
Oo
Ian
nga.
Veneracion as Jesus would be fine. Okay. Pero ano to? Here's my next one. If it were a true Pinoy, like let's say Jesus was truly Pinoy, like really a representation of us, right? And boy, we would be so yabang if Jesus was actually Filipino. Would he kind of look like this? Would he look like this?
No.
No,
Ito,
no.
okay,
There we
here's
go.
the thing.
There we go.
Here's the thing.
Wait, hold on.
Happy
What about
man.
this? Is this Pinoy Jesus right here? Is this what he would look like?
I don't know, man. But ito, the depiction of Jesus is contested. It's
Correct.
heavily
Absolutely.
contested because yung depiction, sorry to be serious about this, but yung
No, we
depiction
talked
kasi
about
ni
this just
Jesus
the other day.
I
We
love
just
it.
talked about this. Yeah.
is largely from, the paintings and the artistic depictions of him that of course skew towards Caucasian. And
Yep.
if he lived in that area at that time, hindi talaga siya Caucasian.
Oh, yeah.
Correct.
Diba?
Correct.
So,
Correct.
and of course, we were also colonized by the Spanish. Syempre, ang gusto nila na image of God ng mga colonizers is somebody who looks like them, not somebody who looks like us.
Right.
Diba?
He looks a bit more Mediterranean.
That representation is really important. It's really crucial, diba? So, I don't know, man. Even the depiction, of course, we kind of let it go kasi in all of the Catholic churches here, more or less, ganun pa rin yung depiction, medyo Caucasian. But,
And very good looking.
there are some depictions. Kaya yung Black Nazarene, diba, is special to a lot of people because for the first time, hindi siya Caucasian. He's closer to our color.
Right.
Correct.
Diba? And yung even the Virgin Mary, may mga depictions of her na hindi yung parang European.
Oh, there's all kinds, right?
All kinds.
Yes.
And, I didn't think it was a thing, pero once I saw those images or those depictions where they kind of look closer to what we look like, parang ano siya, like iba yung spark niya sa puso mo. Diba? Just to say. But just going back to AI, dude, ang AI kasi, gawa yan ng tao. Okay?
Yeah.
So anytime na yung gawa ng tao, na-depict mo as galing sa Diyos, parang delikado siya. Okay? Parang delikado talaga siya. I wouldn't go there. I just wouldn't go there. Kung sometimes nga yung mga religious leaders, mali-mali, di ba? Or they present something that is simply wrong, what more pa an AI? Si AI nga, sabi nga niya si Coco Martin kamukha ni Jesus, di ba? So, AI makes mistakes, ha? AI makes mistakes. Hindi
There
siya
is a disclaimer.
infallible.
There is a disclaimer, and I think this maybe more recent because I've never seen it before. But on ChatGPT at the bottom it says AI makes mistakes.
Oh, sino
ChatGPT
nagbabasa
makes
nun?
mis-
Wala nagbabasa nun.
Pero
Wait,
may fine
it's-
print
it's-
na ganyan?
No, but the fine print is actually it's kind of it's pretty prominent. It's not like the fine print you'll hear on or you'll see on medicines, like on a commercial or anything like that. It's a little bit more prominent. It's there's a slight opacity to it where you can't really see it, but I think it's pretty prominent. Okay, look, bam. Let's talk about AI real quick in a non-religious context. Okay. Would you be okay? Because you said Maverick, Top Gun, and all that stuff, right? And it kind of made me think of this. Would you be okay if AI got so good enough to be undetectable, whether it's AI or real person? Would you want AI actors generated? Well, no, wait, hold on. How do I phrase this?
Oh, did we
Real
talk about
actors.
this?
No. Completely different topic.
Iba?
Very like prime actors. Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Schwarzenegger, whatever. If we AI them back to their athletic, youthful prime.
Okay.
To do sequels that we never got. Let me give you an example. Michael J. Fox, Back to the Future 4.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I mean, would you watch that movie? If we can get it so it looks so close to him.
With his permission?
Yeah, with his permission. Are you good with Back to the Future 4, Doc,
Or-
Marty,
Dude, meron ako.
Biff, the
Meron ako. A new series of James Bond na si Sean Connery ulit at his
Right?
prime.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would
Right?
watch that. I would
See, so
watch
you're good with we're good
with
this.
their permission or
Yeah,
with
yeah,
their
of course with
estate's
their
permission.
In fact,
Remember, patay
they'll
na si Sean
probably get
Connery.
yeah, they'll get compensated for it, right? Or maybe his estate will get
The
compensated
estate,
for
yeah.
it, right? Yeah, so for sure. But what if that were the case then, what movies, what actors would we want to see? Somebody says Paul Walker. Now, Fast and the Furious, what a horrible franchise. But I get, fine, if you want to do it, you want to do it. Schwarzenegger, Terminator. I mean, don't we want to see a 2025, 2026
Totally.
Terminator with prime Arnold?
I think yung James Bond, Sean Connery ko, parang wala pa rin tatalo doon. Sige nga, come on. May tatalo ba doon? That's better than the Marty McFly. That's better than the Back to the Future 4.
I know, yeah.
No way.
No?
Dude, Back to the Future 4?
Parang for me kasi the perfect trilogy na yung Back to the Future. Wala nang kwento na idadagdag pa. For me parang it's so perfect. It's perfect.
Okay. Sam, what do you think? Kay, is there an actor you'd want to go back? Yeah.
Prime Rene Requiesta.
Oh my God.
In what sequel?
Ganda lalaki too. Starzan. Magsta Starzan.
Because my mom was there.
Starzan, yes! That's right. Siya si Jane.
Yeah.
Diba? Siya si
My
Jane,
mom
diba?
was there. I watched that in Green Hills Theater.
Oh,
Hall.
yeah.
Your
Ay,
mom
hindi pa
was
theater.
Jane?
Yes.
Yeah, I had
No
passes and
way.
everything. I was so proud. That's my mom with Rene Requiesta.
Sorry.
Here's a really good answer. Somebody said Bruce Lee. A new
kasi
martial arts action film, you know, with Bruce Lee in the high def and with all this. Oh my God. Yes. Right.
yeah, because his career was cut short, di ba?
Correct.
But alam mo, okay. So I would treat it like an animated movie.
Right.
You know, like there are some, like, I don't know, of course, you know, animated movies are movies, pero alam mo yung you go to an animated movie, iba di ba? Iba yung you're watching a movie or a film, and iba yung you're watching an animated movie. Maybe I would watch this at the back of my head, parang animated movie to, kasi it's just not.
Which is what
Could
it
it be
is.
closer to like
pretty
an
much.
Avatar
Isn't
type
it?
of movie more than animated? More like maybe like an Avatar, which is, you know, almost half
it's practically
animated, half. Yeah, diba?
But the Avatar is it's still, you know, people going through the motions, but there's
Correct.
technology that makes it look like it's animated, right?
Correct. Yeah. I think it's just it's that middle, you know, that middle ground of super CGI, super animated stuff, but then of course, still human beings very much acting.
Yeah.
Just
And I agree. I think it would feel like an animated movie, animated film to me too.
But it's gotten so good kasi na parang you really can't tell anymore.
Yeah. I was telling Mo like, you know, a few days ago na parang it's annoying how I'm on Instagram and I'm trying to like figure out all the time. Is this AI? Is this real? Or is this AI? What is that?
Yeah. Si Keanu Reeves has an interesting interview. This is like in the last couple of years. And of course, Keanu Reeves is the one in the Matrix, right? And now we're living in the Matrix, di ba?
Right.
So sabi niya, a couple of young people came up to him asking about the Matrix. And he explained na, you know, there's the real world, there's the Matrix world. And I mean, obviously I'm paraphrasing, no, but parang sabi ng mga bata, so what's wrong with living in the Matrix? Parang, why would you want to wake up to the real world when you've got the Matrix already? And dun niya nakita parang there was that generational divide. Kasi the Matrix came out in 1999. I mean, that's when we were in school or finishing school already. And at that time, parang, you gotta wake up from the Matrix. And he was having that conversation with kids, and they were like, why even? Why even wake up from the Matrix, diba? It's also real. If it's real to you, it's real.
Yeah. No. What a wild take. But I mean, it makes sense.
Actually, guys, AI lang kami dito. We're not really here. Wala talaga kami dito.
Sans a good one. Dark Knight, but POV Heath Ledger as Joker. I'd watch that movie easy. Christopher Reeve as current Superman. Again, another really, really good answer.
Not
but
bad.
anyway, Bam, I know we're getting into an hour here. Let's kind of get back to real life, or maybe it's probably a weird way to put it. But I wanted to ask you this before we kind of head out. How do we treat Juan Ponce Enrique's death?
Yeah, you know, I was there at the eulogy yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. Si Senator Gordon gave the first eulogy, and sabi niya, I will let history decide on JPE's life, but I will just talk about my interactions with him. He goes like that. And the people who were in the necrological services with me, marami doon na mentor niya as young senators, and he parang took them under their wing. Yung iba doon, at some points kaibigan niya, at some points kaaway niya. I served with him for 3 years. He was the minority floor leader. And syempre JPE siya. You're a little intimidated, right? And he was the oldest and I was the youngest when I entered in 2013. So we were the bookends of the Senate. I think I was 35, he was 89, if I'm not mistaken. So ganun kalayo yung age gap namin. But I was reflecting, except for EDSA 1, we probably never had any other moment na parehas kami politically. Except for 1986. Can you imagine that, ha? And even when I was in the Senate, I was in the majority, he was in the minority. So never kami nagsama. But at that moment yesterday where he was there and he represented a whole era, in fact, 2 or 3 eras in our history. What I remembered na lang was the moments of kindness that he had. And I can't forget this. I was a young senator. I was defending one of the budgets, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And he interpolated me for over 1 hour. Over 1 hour.
Was it a bit of a hazing?
Parang hazing yan. Parang hazing talaga yan. And you do your best, you answer and ganyan. He was very sharp. Even at 89, he was very sharp. And after the interpolation, you usually shake the hand of the person interpolating you, especially kung matagal. I went to him, I shook his hand, Manong Johnny, maraming salamat. And he goes, very good, Iho, very good, very good. You did a good job. Which, coming from a senior senator and from somebody who I never had anything in common politically, practically, no? Parang I won't forget that moment of kindness. And yesterday, we didn't talk politics. Everyone just talked about those moments of kindness that he had towards all the other senators who were there and who spoke. And again, yung iba, nakaaway niya politically, yung iba nakakampi niya. But,
They all showed up.
A number showed up. And a number who were from his batch showed up also. Or from the 80s also showed up, which was nice to see. So, I talked to the family and I said, I talked to Katrina, his daughter. So, your father was very kind during the time that I was here and he was here. Because he could have been very mean to me. You know what I mean? And that won't change the fact na on many issues, magkaiba kami. In fact, probably opposites. I don't think there was any time that we were together in a party or supporting the same candidate. But I won't forget those moments of kindness. And to be fair, it was quite nice yesterday. Even the staff, the Senate staff, when he was Senate President, many said he really took care of the employees, and there's a long line of people going to see his coffin yesterday. But, it's interesting, diba? Kasi he was born in 22. So he was already he was already a soldier during World War II.
Right.
Then he lived through martial law. Well, he architected, tama bang verb ko?
Right, yeah.
He was one of the architects of martial law.
Yeah.
And then he was the spark at EDSA 1. Can you imagine that, diba? Allegations of coups across the years, then eventually becoming Senate President during Pinoy's time. I mean, that's intense, right? So he served Tita Cory and of course got into a lot of conflict with Tita Cory, then became the Senate President of Pinoy, and then passes away as the legal counsel of Marcos Jr.
Wow.
That's pretty
Quite the range.
What a
Yeah,
life.
man.
Yeah.
And, he entered politics or he entered government service as Bureau of Customs in the 60s during Marcos Sr.'s time.
What
And
does
he
that
was
tell you, though,
already,
about him?
dude, he was
What does
already
that tell you?
40. He was already 40 at that time. So, interesting.
What
very
does
interesting
that
life.
tell you about him, though, as a politician, though? As just a politician, like seeing the range of association and
I don't know.
team this, team that. Like,
See,
how do you assess that in a political mindset?
It was the eulogy, I think, of Senate President Soto, si Tito Soto, when he said he lived through impossible times and impossible choices. Parang living through all those times, you're gonna make impossible choices and living through impossible times. And again, you're not gonna agree with everybody, di ba? But from what I gathered from the people who were with him for decades, kasi ano na kami, last 3 years na kami, and he was already 89 at the time. But those who were there during his prime, no? Parang they would say, you know, he would make decisions, always treat people kindly, but you may not necessarily agree with those decisions, diba? Let history be the one to decide if he was on the right or the wrong side of history. So interesting, very interesting. And JPE, man, 103 years old, diba?
But how do you get over the numbers, the horrific numbers of martial law, the 30,000 tortured, the 3,000 killed? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, how do you do that? How do you go, oh yeah, let history decide when it's not that long ago? And you know, maybe we're, I mean, no, Bam, you've told stories about the martial law time. You've told stories about coup attempts, and you've told stories about having to hide. And I mean, we don't live that life. We've never lived that life. But how do you separate that? Like, how do you remember the kindness when there are stats that are associated that are so horrific that to some families will never be forgiven?
Yeah. You have that side of it. You also have the fact that during EDSA 1, kung hindi siya nangahas at hindi siya, if we didn't, with Ramos, really make that move, we wouldn't go back to democracy. Diba? Sure. I mean,
do you think that was then the before-after split in his life? Like, before?
Marami siyang before and after kasi he lived till 103. Diba? He lived till 103. I mean, can you imagine that? He was the first Secretary of Defense of Tita Cory in 86. I mean, can you just imagine the swing, diba? From this side to that side to this side to that side. They also talked about a lot of the legislation that he passed, by the way, that doesn't get discussed. Kasi syempre we were in the Senate, so napag-usapan rin yun. Number of important bills, expanding the Senior Citizens Act. Before I sponsored the Philippine Competition Act, he was the one pushing it in the Senate for a long time also. So, you know, and his daughter mentioned that he was the most comfortable being in the Senate because he was there for 23 years. Can you imagine that? Pero, you know, Senate kasi, I guess, you really will disagree with each other. You really will have differences of opinion. So for example, kahapon, pinanggit yung Human Security Act, which he passed and he led. And yung mga katabi ko, I actually opposed that. Binubulungan ako, I actually opposed that. I didn't vote for that. I didn't vote for that. So, but they were all there. But we were all there. You know what I mean? So, ganun talaga eh, di ba? And again, Tito Dick nga said, let history judge him for his decisions and contradictions, but I'll just remember, you know, I'll talk about him as a person.
Okay, let's go around the room. What's our before and after split in our life? I mean, we don't have JPE's long, you know.
I mean, it's not just one, right?
Longevity.
Marami yan, di ba?
Yeah, but let's pick one. Pick the most defining one.
When I met my wife, joke lang.
Yes.
Nakikinig. I'm sure nag-alert na naman yan sa playback. I'm sure nag-alert na naman yan. No, yes, that one. But ako yung when I decided not to go to the US for college. Because I got a scholarship to go to the US for college, Wesleyan College. And it broke my father's heart kasi he really wanted me to go to the US
Why did you not go?
I felt na hindi ako ready.
Oh.
Firstly. Secondly, I also knew my cousins who went to the US for college and they never came home. Or parang pagbalik nila,
There was a shift in...
Oo parang ako, I always felt in my heart I wanted to be here. And kung doon ako magkakawin, parang maiiba. Yung ano nga yung movie on Sliding Doors? Di ba? Tama ba? Sliding Doors, is that the movie?
I don't know.
With
Gwyneth Paltrow, yeah, di ba? Yung parang you enter this door or you enter that door and your whole life could change. And yun yung moment ko na kung nag-college ako abroad, I probably wouldn't be here. I'd be somewhere in Connecticut or New York or something.
Can I jump off that one real quick? And I know we're running out of time here, Bam, but what would it take for you to... Because years and years and years ago, I used to yell on this show. I still yell on the show, but I used to be like, man, you know, traffic. And I always said, politicians, if you want to be in politics and you get elected, I want a law that says your kids must attend a public school because I want them to come home and go, Mommy, Daddy, this is what it looks like there. And I want them to go through it. And this might be a tough question, but I mean, guys, it's a show, right? What would it take for you to enroll your kids in a public school?
When our public schools are really at the top level already, and unfortunately, malayo pa tayo doon. Kulang nga tayo ng classroom eh. Diba? We're gonna get there. Maybe my grandkids. Baka yun yung pangarap ko. My grandkids, because our public schools will be so much better, they'll go to public school. There are some politicians who send their kids to public schools, by the way.
Are there? Okay.
Especially in outside of Metro Manila. But, you know, siguro pag nasa antas na yun, pag umabot na tayo sa antas na yan, then I'll send my kids there. And I'll be so proud to do it.
Is the school nearest you, diba?
Right now,
In
honestly.
walking distance.
Exactly. Yung ako, a big reason why my kids are going to their school is because it's 15 minutes away. Yung mga alma mater namin ng asawa ko, malalayo na, 1 hour away na, di ba? Teka, wait, I wanna go back to that. How about Kay? Ano yung sliding doors moment mo?
I don't understand the question.
Yung that one decision
you're
that could have changed your changed the path of your life.
What's your before or after split in your life? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you kind of asked that before. Ko alam eh.
Did I? Okay.
Like, it would have changed the course of my whole life.
Or maybe it already did.
Siguro if...
Or if history is deciding. Like you know how Bam talked about JPE. Let history decide this. When history is assessing your life, where do they make a split themselves? Where does the public go, oh yeah, I remember Karylle before this moment
and after this moment.
And it doesn't even have to be an achievement, right? It could be something something bad that happened to you that maybe made you change into becoming the person you are now.
Or siguro kung nag-corporate na lang ako, I would have really loved to... I was really into CSR. Like, that was my main thing. Like, I would have just gone into corporate social responsibility, and that would have been my path.
Development
your
work.
Your decision should be go in showbiz. You were not a child celebrity, right? I mean,
no, but I was parang second year college. I was in SOP.
Okay.
So
SOP.
No, remember that?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
SOP.
Original member.
Mo.
Original member.
Oh, really?
You're my idol pala, no? I follow your path.
Yeah. I'm original member. Me, Jano, Ogie, Gabby
Regine?
Eigenman.
No, not Regine.
Morales.
It was
Wala pang
Kakay.
Regine. Yeah. Wala pang Regine. Kakay Velasquez. Gabby Eigenman, Jake Rojas. I mean, Bernadette Allison and me. Like, that was the group, man.
Wow.
Bernadette Allison.
Yeah.
That was the group, dude.
So kung nag-SOP ka o hindi, how about you, Mo or Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam.
Si Sam, kung
Mine-
kung nag-migrate ka dito hindi sa Pilipinas.
Pero, that's a good one too, actually.
Diba?
Pero for me, it's easy. It's the faith. There was Sam before the faith, and then there's Sam
That's
after
cool.
the faith.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Right. And you know, your humor and your ability to do the show and all of that stuff still did not change, but wow, a change in everything else. You know what I mean? Like, you're super effective still at this job, regardless of whether you were very faith oriented or not, which is such a testament to your skill set as a broadcaster.
Gosh, that's kind. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, over to you, Mohan.
Ikaw, Mo.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm still in my
Before
before.
and after Blackpink.
Yeah, I'm still in my before. You know, I think it's doing the show remotely. Bam, I made this proclamation a couple of weeks ago that I'm the first work from home.
True that.
From the Philippines. Yeah. Just to go, okay, you know what? I'm going to try some weird situation where I'm going to do a huge radio show from halfway across the world live, and even just kind of sitting here and just saying the day and the time, the fact that I'm still in Wednesday. I mean, it's still Wednesday for me and bright outside.
So behind.
Yeah. To do that and I don't know. I think we're pretty important to a bunch of people. At least we have been in the past. So to be able to do that and still kind of hold quite a bit of relevancy in broadcasting is probably my before and after.
Akala ko, Mo, before and after the album came out eh.
Which one?
Before and after Viva
Which
Hot
one?
Wings.
Before that.
Ay. It's a good song. Who was the female singer?
Oh my god, I forgot her
It's a
name.
group?
It was a group.
Is
There's
it
three
Vanna
girls.
Vanna?
No.
Oh my gosh,
completely
I remember Vanna.
Ano kanta yan? Ano kanta yan?
World Go Round. Do you want to hear it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can totally pull it up.
Bam, I want to
This
see
is
the
my
video of you posing.
extra
I
music.
wanna see-
Extra, yeah. Extra music.
No. We play it every day. We just. No, don't dance like that. No dance.
MOD, ready
All right.
to
Done.
Wait! Ba't mo
The next
natatay?
election.
Is this revenge, ma'am, for me
Background
showing the
music.
Esquire
No.
thing? Where
Pare, kung ako may album, araw-araw ko pinapatugtog yan sa opisina. Para,
This album is 27 years old.
Oh my gosh,
Go-
we could do a cute campaign jingle where it's this and then you're the Ninja Turtle.
go rap.
Maverick of rapping.
Is this original?
Yeah.
That's Mohan.
No.
Kasi
That's
World
like a
Go
sample.
Round is a sample.
Yeah, it's a sample.
Okay,
But I'm
okay,
saying it is my song that came out 27
Yes,
years ago.
yes,
I
yes,
mean,
yes.
ew, gross.
Oh my gosh, wait. I don't know why I never thought about this. Is there a music video for this song?
Nominated MTV Asia. MTV
Oh.
Best friend
Asia
kasi
nominated. MTV
Music
Asia
video.
nominated Best Artist.
Best artist in the world.
Asia.
In the World Go
Asia.
Round.
Just the biggest. Yeah. For World Go Round. Thank you very much. I probably came in last
So,
place.
ano yun? Vanna Vanna with Mo Twister or Mo Twister with Vanna Vanna? Ay, di ba ito Vanna Vanna? Sorry, sabi mo kasi Vanna Vanna.
I'm asking if it's Vanna Vanna. Sino ba?
Hindi.
Walang may
Hindi,
alam.
nakalimutan ko na. I
Diba?
forgot who it
Walang
was.
may alam. Who?
I'm sure it's on
honestly,
the
I have
internet.
I have no idea. I forgot already.
Who was
But
the
anyway,
original, yung original na tan tan
the
tan?
sample?
Yeah.
Ano? What was that?
I mean,
don't
di ba?
know.
That's another song.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure it is because that was at that time you would do something like that, and I really don't know what the
Yeah.
original is. Okay, but this is too much focus on myself. Let's move on.
I love it.
Bam.
Kung
Thanks for
ako
having
may
me.
album,
Appreciate
araw-araw ko pinapatugtog yun. Pare. Sa mga anak
Ew,
ko,
gross.
di ba?
Would you
Memorize
Would you
na yan.
allow a school to be named after you?
And I'm dead. Not now. Buhay pa ako eh. May gagawin pa tayo. Patay na tayo.
Be dead to receive that kind of honor.
Usually you're dead.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Ba't ka papangalan? Meron bang nakapangalan sa'yo na buhay ka pa? Parang wala naman, di ba?
Meron naman.
Meron ba?
Oh my God, ang gaganda nung kasama mo sa video. May G-Tonji pa.
Oy!
Yeah, G Tonji,
Oh, we gotta pull this
Alex
up.
Compton.
Alex Compton.
Played the janitor in the
Whoa.
basketball court.
So Mo, ito yung video na may kwento?
Yeah.
Oh!
I'm gonna nominate eh. Okay, enough. Bam. Hey, you're supposed to be here an hour, not an hour.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
So-
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Pinalis na.
See you next
Pinalis na.
week.
Bye,
We'll see you
guys.
next week,
Salamat.
brother. Have a good one. Bye. Bye.
Thank you for serving the country well. My gosh. Can you imagine we have a senator on the show? It's so wild.
We're so cool.
We are the
You know-
best.
It's the number one thing I talk about with people who are not Filipino who have no idea. I do a radio
it's your
show.
flex. Yeah,
it's my
yeah,
flex.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
like, so what do you do for a living? I go, I do a radio show with a senator. I don't talk about you guys at all. I don't say, with a
Wala na yung
with
apo
a
ng referee ng
actress.
Trila.
No, I don't, award-winning actress, singer, incredible, hybrid star of K-dramas, pop, and all this, and I'm all stand-up comedian #1 Netflix. Don't even get mentioned.
Same.
Yeah.
Me
Oh
and
my
a senator.
gosh.
Same. Yeah.
Mo, this music video is poppin'.
We gotta watch this.
Ito
You
dapat
guys are freaking
on.
stupid. You know how
You're
long we
playing
played this song?
basketball with girls.
So what? So
Love
what?
it.
Where's Kaliwa? Pop that shit in.
No,
I'm sorry.
no. Tapos na siya.
Hey.
Mo, you look
Oh.
great too. Are you a Sixers fan?
No,
What's he
I
wearing? What's his hairstyle?
I will have a cap on.
He has a backwards cap.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta take a break. We're like so late.
We
It is
gotta-
8:21 on this Thursday morning. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Don't go away. Back after this.
Good times.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
What are you eating, Kay? What are you eating?
Okay, so It's from Tiong Bahru. It's salted egg, like a brioche. Oh my gosh, but it's too much. So I'm only having half.
Tiong Bahru, isn't that the place with like the chicken or something? Or is it a bakery?
No, it's an actual place here, but there's a bakery.
Ah, okay.
It's available in Manila, but this exact thing is not.
I see.
It's
Okay.
so good. Yeah. And hi to my tita Bebeth. Hi, she's listening. She's on the radio.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Ay, Mo still, because of all he's watching his video reminiscing. We'll go around.
No.
Galing mo
No.
mag-basketball, ah.
Hey, no, I'm not like you. I'm not gonna watch my own stuff. Nope. But look, Alex sent me a video yesterday, and he wanted to kind of she's like, "Oh, galing, oh," and it was a girl. I think she's like a Thai French girl, and very popular Thai French girl, and she's dancing. And he was more like just wowed by the skill of.
Bakit di niyo
I'm
sinunod
sure
sa
he
chat
was.
group natin yan?
Yeah.
No. It's not his typical. It's not his typical vava boom. All that stuff. It was. He was really kind of wowed by the skill. And I remember talking about this. I was like, hey, Lex, we talked about this on the radio maybe 6, 7, 8 months ago about how the dancing now is so much better than in the past.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's just, I mean, we really just kind of have to admit that. And I remember one of the maneuvers were listening to our show and sent the message in. I forgot which one. I think it was one of the Zamora guys saying, well,
Joshua?
yeah, sure.
He listens to our show.
Yeah, I think it was Joshua.
Hey, Joshua.
Was listening and said, look, and because I was comparing it to that era, I was like, man, when we were younger and we were watching these dance groups, whether it be maneuvers, UMD, whatever, Street Boys, ano pa kay? May mga dancing group din. They're
Hot legs.
Come on, give me one.
The Gare Sisters.
Solid gold dancers.
Give me one more, Kay. No, Kay, come on, give me one more, Kay. I want Kay to give us an example. Come on.
Abstract dancers. That's what you want.
Survey says.
Duh.
Anyway, when you look at that stuff and you see what the people are doing now, it's just wow, the improvements have been so amazing.
Oh, you're talking about like professional level dancing.
Well, sure. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, we were all young then. I mean, fine. You want to call it professional? Yeah, I guess because it was a job. But the youth in all of these, like 16 years old, 15 years old. I mean, we were dancing. We were 16, 17 years old, right? And on television.
Yeah,
And-
proud ka na if kaya ko yung Roger Rabbit, guys.
Right. But even I'm talking about like what's considered elite is child's play now. I mean, it's almost like stretching na lang, for what the...
It's complicated. It's complex. Yeah, that's...
Right. And then I remember Josh was saying, well, but sure, technically yes, but it lacks soul, I think, or groove, I think is what he said. It lacks a certain kind of groove, which I so disagree with. Man, I so freaking disagree. I think that's just maybe an attempt to validate. I'm just more like, look, it was just a different sport back then, okay? Magaling kayo, maneuvers, best of the best, right? At that generation, but generation
the
versus
sport
generation.
does make it kind of, parang more, iba na eh, nag-evolve.
Oh yeah.
Like.
So
in
let's
many
play this.
respects.
Like, look at this, because the reason why Lex particularly liked this one is because it was an old song, an 80s Michael
that's his
Jackson.
jam.
Yeah, Michael Jackson. So in other words, there was a generation that danced to this song.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the current generation that dances to the song. And that's what made it a really good example, because the song didn't change. But imagine the level of difficulty, the choreography, all of it is just a different level. Let's press play. They're just better at everything. At everything.
Imagine yung mga school program nila, no?
Ganun
Yeah.
sila. Sumayaw.
Grabe. We
They're-
dance
they're-
supersonic. That is just like not.
Yeah. They're better at every single aspect of it. Every single thing.
And I guess it's cute din kasi they love old music. Yun na yung mga, diba? Parang the classics. They're so into
Yeah.
it.
I love that she's covered up. It's so refreshing coming from Alex, you know?
Grabe
Yun
ka
nga, di ba? I mean,
naman.
like, honestly, I was also looking for the catch. I'm like
You're
like
waiting.
A nipple's gonna show it at some point here, right? I mean, this.
Oh,
Well, it's
man.
fine. No, but of course, no. You know what? No, I take that back. I take that. There is a catch.
Huh?
You go to the girl's account, and then you see the other pictures.
So, yeah, he's
Oh, yeah.
been following her for a while.
Oh yeah, no, it's
really?
it's
There's a lot
It's
of
a lot
hearts
of-
there.
a lot of ass in your face.
No.
Oh yeah. I don't forget it. I take it back. Alex was not talking about her skill. I love how all these freaking old ass people on playback are trying to make an excuse on why that's better than it really is. You know what I mean? Like Michael Jackson was better. Yeah, because it's Michael Jackson. We're talking about generation versus generation as a whole. You know, oh, the camera work is better. That's why it makes no. We've seen this without the bouncing camera. They're better. Okay, they're just better. Accept it, you old Fs.
Kasi
We're
talaga dati nandun lang tayo sa shocks. You practiced the Running Man for your whole grade school life. And that was the one thing.
Parang medyo malala naman yun.
Come on. Parang there were like maybe 3 steps you had to perfect.
Yeah, and it was a lot of top heavy. Like, not a lot of leg work, you know? There's a lot of arms. But
And-
like, legs stayed kind of cemented to the ground.
Actually, even facial, like, whatever, expression, it was so limited to smile. Or maybe say,
Okay, now what is it, Kay? Okay, fine. If back then we were smiling, anong yun?
ngayon, di ba parang there was also that transition siguro where they'll be like, don't distort your face.
Yeah, but let me see. Let me see. What do you got? Let me see. What is it now? What is it now? Come on. What is it now?
If it was pa-cute, it was every single count, there's like a different expression. But yung talagang magaling, they'll really distort their face and be like, like whatever they're feeling
Whoa.
at that moment. You're not even looking.
I'm trying to get this girl's account so we can go back to why Alex eventually did follow her. Yeah, no, right. You're right about that. That the facial expressions of the current time medyo OA.
Hindi, it's they can express na and wala.
I know, pero
limited
feeling ko
to just
OA.
like your best smile.
I know, but okay, look. So to defend the Zamora
Bright
era
eyes.
and all of that stuff, at least they were kind of like pleasant. Now it's a lot of.
It's called expression, Tito Mo.
Yeah, it's expression. It's pangit.
They're not bound by beauty standards or the old norms, which is quite interesting.
Oh,
It's freedom.
it's quite interesting.
Because there was
let's see
also
about-
a whole phase that they would just shout stuff like energy or let's go. But diba, that was like
AC in Jakarta, Baduy. Jabberwockies has only one expression. Baduy. Tumatawa naman si Kay.
sorry, that's so funny. No, diba kasi that joke about every nurse is really a Jabberwocky inside. Or outside. On the outside.
Okay, so here you go. Vin, I mean, I don't know. You haven't acknowledged. Are we ready? Okay, this is her. That's her.
Oh my
That's
god.
her.
Wow.
That's also her.
Yeah.
Alex.
So,
we were so like impressed to the max.
See, this is the Alex we know.
She's so gorgeous.
Exactly.
huh?
Exactly. Yeah, she's a French Thai dancer, very very popular, like 500,000 followers or whatever, 300,000 or whatever it may be. But yeah, sorry, Lex. I was trying to.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Boy, Alvin's really scrolling. Huh? I mean, I just needed that first one.
Tama na. Tama na.
I just needed the ass one. Vin's like. But yeah, no,
She's very
the
talented and very gorgeous.
yeah, the dancing is just different level. No, so
And the choice of song for Kuya Alex. That's important for him.
Yeah.
oh yeah, because he's a Michael Jackson guy. I mean, he's
Talaga?
oh yeah, he's established that pretty liberally. Next week there's a very popular American holiday that I will maybe miss an episode, Sam, because I'll be flying to. Na naman as if hindi ka galing Korea 2 beses in the past month. Ang araw lang. I don't even know if it's gonna fall. Thanksgiving is the
Thanksgiving. Are we
holiday.
gonna share like what we're grateful for? Things
You know,
like that.
Kay, you have to understand. Like, I am. That's such an American thing. I have zero feelings for it. I care
talaga?
nothing for American holidays. It's solely there. It's their history. It plays no role in ours. So I never really do kind of. And we really shouldn't. I mean, you could be grateful. We can have our own maybe, but I don't know. It's their thing.
Where are you flying to?
I was Los Angeles. I was looking up the top because I always feel like the Philippines. Maybe should ask this when Bam was here. The Philippines has too many holidays. I think we're at 18. We have 18 national holidays or
We
non-working
like to
holidays.
celebrate though talaga.
What's
Yeah.
the number for other countries ba?
I think the most is Nepal. They've got like 36 or something. So they've lapped us, right? They've double. We're 13th in the world, if I'm not mistaken, in the amount of
13.
holidays. Yeah. Japan has got more than us, a couple more, but 18 is quite a bit. If we were going to lessen it a little, let's say we were going to cut one out as a holiday. Which one would you kick out?
New Year's. Joke.
Do we need both of the Holy Week days, Thursday and Friday, to be that important? Can't we just isn't one enough? And Friday, parang feeling ko Friday is that's the main one.
Diba?
Yeah, yung Thursday parang hindi naman kailangan yun.
Pero holiday
is
ba
the
yun?
main, but it's Sunday
Thursday?
kasi.
Oh, Easter kind of people still work on Easter because they think it's kind of like the risen part of it,
But
so it's
that's a
important.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's a Sunday, so I think that should be a holiday.
Kaya nga.
Yung Thursday parang feeling ko a little overrated.
It's more of they want to go to the beach kasi 'di ba pag Catholic ka bawal ka mag-swimming pag Black Friday at dapat wala kang ginagawa pagdating ng 3 p.m.
Sure.
Gusto lang naman nila pumunta sa out of town. So yeah, you're right. It could make it more about the praying then. If it's just Friday.
Sam, you were saying?
No, a popular answer on the playback seems to be Chinese New Year.
Oh my God.
Wait,
thank
that's
you.
important.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh my God, no, it's not.
It's
Again,
the Lunar New Year.
which we play no care for.
Huh?
We have no care for that, right? Chinese New Year is such a good answer. Please remove it from our thing.
I like how they celebrate it in Singapore though. It's filled with meaning. I
Kasi
love
Chinese. Yeah. pero
Yun
sa
na nga.
atin, yeah.
Yung just even wishing everybody well with all the traditions, like, it's so sweet and thoughtful. I don't know. I loved it.
Tapos yung tikoy, not a fan.
I think that's your main issue with it, really.
Yeah. Too oily.
But we celebrate this here because what? Like we have a big Chinese community in the country, right? But to your point, Mohan, because like, okay, and this is something that I find annoying in Korea is like, because the lunar calendar also somehow applies, like when you get to a certain age, you now suddenly, so kunwari, your birthday is November 20, then you have a lunar calendar equivalent of that birthday and you're supposed to celebrate that. Something, I don't know.
So it switches.
Yeah. Which I find very confusing.
Yeah,
But
just
may
like the
ganung
one-
factor in the culture, you know? But here, I think it's really just like we acknowledge the big Chinese population in the country. And I mean, yeah. No, but
And growing.
yeah. Hindi, may
But
cultural ano
I-
din pala.
I guess nakakainis kasi nawawala yung significance. Like, why do we celebrate it is often lost with the...
The fanfare.
Yeah, so dito kasi like, I was just like, wow, they're really like giving good wishes. They're doing all these traditions. So if the meaning is there, then we wouldn't be like, ano lang naman yan, time to go shopping or whatever, diba?
I don't know. I think
Same for
everything becomes...
fiestas. Yeah, na-water down kasi yung true meaning, so...
Yeah, but I mean, like, what do you want me to do on Holy Week? I'm supposed to stay home and pray? Like, do Stations of the Cross? Of course not.
That was
That's
the
what
point.
people do.
Ew. Mary's birthday? Isn't there like a Mary's birthday that, maybe we don't need?
It's a holiday.
Is there a Mary? Is there a Mary holiday?
Immaculate Conception.
Yeah, it's already December. We got already.
December 8 nga yun eh.
Yun nga eh. We already have a big
October
December.
is also, ano ba? Oh, Rosary Month.
It's October, right?
I actually don't know the holidays because the more there's a holiday, the more there's work. So,
I just feel like December. Christmas is the big one, right? So
wait, are you telling us all this because you will attend on Thanksgiving or you will not attend? Okay.
no, I might be in flight. That's what I'm saying. On one of those days
Flight.
this coming week. I'll let you know. I'm not 100% sure which one it is. November 2, All Saints Day. Yeah, like we have both, right? 1 and 2 are holidays, correct? Or is it isa lang? I don't...
Nilolong holiday ba siya? Or long weekend?
Alam ko dalawa yun eh. 1 and 2. Isa lang ba? Yeah, because if it was 2, we need to take 1 out.
And what is the difference exactly?
One
the
is
heavens
for
and the hells?
souls and one is for saints.
Yeah.
Yeah, like isn't November 1 the ones that go to heaven and the number 2 is like the ones that go to hell?
Heaven. Oy, speaking of heaven, the heaven birthday.
Kailan
Are we
today?
celebrating that?
That's a holiday.
Oh, talaga? Ikaw talaga mo. Kusarap mo kurutin.
Yeah, I don't know if that's one of the one. Yeah, 1 is for saints, 1 is for souls. I guess good ones and the bad ones.
Heaven's Day. Go
You're the one that brought it up. I said yes, and then ikaw yung kinilig.
Kinilig ako. Ang ganda kasi ng name niya, no? Ang ganda ng name na Heaven. Like, wow. The best. Heaven is a place on earth, Day.
You gotta back it up though, right? When you've got those kinds of names.
Yeah.
Her names
like,
is
lovely.
Mary,
Yeah.
Jesus, Christian. Right? You gotta back that up.
Yep. High pressure names.
Oh, what's the ultimate high pressure name? Rizal.
Jesus.
Oo.
Jesus is up there. God? Is there a God?
Meron Lord.
Ay, oo.
Oh, may Lord.
I
Oh,
know.
ano?
Oh, I know a Lord.
Oh. Oh my God. Tapos loser ka. Di ba loser? Like, parang nakita mo.
No,
Like,
he was very bright.
No. I meant like, what if, right? Like your name is Lord and then you're just struggling
Oh,
in
gosh.
school. Diba?
Einstein.
Beauty. Oh, Sans is like beauty. Oh, si beauty. P.I. That's the worst of all of them. Kasi that one, like at least with Lord, I don't know yet if he's a good guy or a bad guy, right? I don't know if Christian is not or is. Pero si beauty, alam ko kaagad kung hindi siya maganda.
Oh, gosh. Isang tingin mo lang.
Oh, I
At
hate...
kawawa naman yun. It's so one-sided, right? It's like, okay, there's beauty. Wala naman pogi.
I hate to be a
is
party
pogi.
pooper. I hate to be a party pooper, but my grab is near.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sorry,
Wait.
guys.
Wait,
poop on the party.
Let's promote.
Okay, go.
Yes, I just want to say thank you to everyone because K's Drama is currently number 2. Let's take it to number 1,
Yay.
please.
Congrats.
And Quezon is now showing the
Quezon?
Quezon, the movie,
Okay.
is now
Quezon.
showing in the Middle East. So please check out my Instagram for the list of theaters sa UAE, sa Oman, Bahrain, and Qatar. Yahoo!
First cousin, second cousin, third cousin was my joke earlier today, and you weren't
It's
around.
the 6th Quezon week.
Okay.
You're so clever. Thanks, everyone.
Sam, do you want to promote or people know God already?
Zion Christian
And
Mission
we'll
Center
move on.
PH on
Okay,
Facebook,
there you go.
live on Saturday for Best News Ever podcast. Tina Ryan is making an appearance. So please
Ooh,
go
love it.
sign up for a free Bible class, guys.
Have a great weekend, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate it. Employee of the week is me, clearly, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good times. Good times.